I'm Chris Livesay in Tel Aviv.
And I'm Errol Barnett here in New York. Today marks 1 year since the deadliest massacre in Israel's history, when Hamas launched a surprise attack, killing 1,200 people, taking more than 250 hostage. Around 100 of those hostages remain in Hamas captivity right now, and their families aren't backing down. They continue to demand their loved ones be released. And around the world, this somber day is being marked with many memorial events, as well as pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli protests and rallies. We have a special show for you today as we cover events in Israel and all around the world, remembering the lives lost and those taken hostage on October 7th, and marking the start of the Israel-Hamas war. I want to send it back to our Chris Livesay in Yarkon Park in Tel Aviv. It's a sobering day, Chris.
That's right, Errol. As you said, I'm here in Yarkon Park in Tel Aviv, where we're remembering that horrific day 1 year ago. You can see this massive stage they've set up behind me, and you can also hear some of the sound tests that they're performing, getting ready for a big event they're going to have later on today, where we're going to hear from some survivors. We're going to hear from family members. We're going to hear from victims of those who were killed on that day. You might be able to make out some of the vehicles behind me on the stage as well. Those were recovered from the Nova Music Festival, where hundreds of people were gunned down by Hamas gunmen. Now, something very poignant to point out about this event where I am right now is that it was organized by the families and not by the government, and that was very, very specific. The families and volunteers wanted to draw a distinction between the government that many of them blame for allowing the events, those horrific events of October 7th, to have happened in the first place. Remember, this was on the watch of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and they blame him for this massive, this historic security breach, this intelligence breach, and by their lights, a massive leadership breach as well. But we start with a look back at that fateful morning on October 7th and the terrible events that unfolded in its wake. Our Elizabeth Palmer reports.
Good morning. This is Kibbutz Be'eri, about 3 miles from Gaza. And reminders of the massacre are everywhere, like the burned out house you can see behind me. It's where Hamas murdered Yuval Haran's father and kidnapped his mother and 6 other members of the family. It's just one of the traumatic stories that Israelis are reliving today, a year after the October 7th attack. The attack began with Hamas terrorists shooting their way out of Gaza, past Israeli border security, to launch a pitiless attack on young people attending a music festival. It was chaos, a killing spree and mass kidnapping there and on nearby kibbutzim, where 101 people were murdered, some burned alive in their homes, and even babies abducted. Israel's response was immediate. It bombed Gaza, then sent in ground forces. The mission? To destroy Hamas and rescue the hostages. A year later, neither has been accomplished. 97 hostages taken on October 7th are presumed still to be in Gaza, along with 2 million Palestinians trapped in a sliver of land the Israeli military bombs every day. The target, they say, is Hamas. The collateral damage can be anyone else, no matter how small. As for the physical destruction, on a recent visit to southern Gaza with the military, we saw nothing but ruins. Recent polling data shows a slim majority of Israelis want the war in Gaza to end in a deal to bring the hostages home. Easier said than done. Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar, in hiding, is stalling on a deal and vowing to fight on.
We will win.
And millions of Israelis believe Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his ultra-right allies are stalling too.
We see that our government are full of excuse my language, and they do nothing. Our Prime Minister is a liar.
Over the past month, Israel's government has led the country into a bigger, riskier war. Most of the hostages' families fear that could mean a death sentence for their loved ones. As one speaker said at a memorial we attended this morning, we all know this war has to end in a deal. It's just a question of how many lives will be lost in the meantime. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Kibbutz Be'eri, Israel.
Elizabeth Palmer there with a retrospective 1 year on. Hamas took more than 250 people captive on October 7th. Nearly half have since been released or rescued. Again, Liz Palmer with the harrowing story of one woman who survived more than 7 weeks in Hamas captivity.
You're sitting there as dawn breaks. What was the first concrete sign that something was terribly wrong?
Well, 6 a.m. was one beautiful sunrise, one very peaceful moment that everybody remembers. Everybody speaks about that moment. And then 29 minutes later, 2 rockets in the sky. Eventually, after hearing gunshots above my head and seeing them touching ground already, and that put me in a point that, okay, something is happening. And after 5 hours of running, they found us happy, cheering, screaming Allahu Akbar.
And what did he do?
He was standing with an iron pipe above my head about to beat me. I pretended to be an Arab, and I was using my 5-6 words in Arabic.
And did that stop him?
I was using tons of manipulation. I was pretending to be fainting and see me weak. I can't do anything against you. I'll give you whatever you want, whatever I have on me, but please don't kill me. And then they took a video of me and posted it in TikTok.
Of you on the ground,
Yeah.
basically begging for your
Yeah,
life. And they
exactly.
posted it on TikTok.
Yeah. And that's how my parents found out that I was kidnapped.
Later this hour, we'll have more from Elizabeth Palmer and that hostage who came home. Hamas still holds about 100 hostages, including 4 Americans. About half the hostages are believed to be dead, like Idan Shtivi. Hamas announced this morning he was killed at the Nova Festival, and they're still holding his body. For most of the past year, Israelis have taken to the streets to pressure Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to secure a deal with Hamas to release them. I spoke to protesters at a demonstration this weekend. For most of the past year, thousands and thousands of people have been turning out here to protest for the release of the hostages. Of the 250 that were originally taken on October 7, more than 100 still remain in Hamas captivity. Some are dead, some are alive. We don't know exactly how many. And the people out here, most of them blame the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for not doing enough to bring them home. But also, of course, the terrorist organization Hamas for taking them hostage to begin with. And this is actually a small gathering compared to the ones we've seen in recent months where there were hundreds of thousands of people coming out. However, there have been recent government restrictions on group gatherings because of the Iranian missiles that have been launched at Israel in the past week, not to mention the new front that's opened up in the war with Lebanon. So people are coming out right now as much as they can, not knowing if they're going to come out again to celebrate the memorial itself. You can see there's really all walks of life here, men, women, children, young, old, rich, poor. The one thing that draws them all together is that shared sense of anguish they feel for the hostages who are still being held in Hamas captivity. In fact, they tell me that for them, October 7th never ended. And what brings you out here tonight?
I actually come here I don't know, 3 times a week, maybe 4. There's no other way. We've got to be here for the families, for the hostages, for Israel. This is my country, my people. It could have been my dad or my daughter, you know, so you gotta come here. You gotta be here every night or, you know, whenever you can.
I'm the son of Yocheved Lifshitz and Oded Lifshitz. My mother released after 17 days, and my father is still in hostage in Gaza.
Did you ever imagine you would still be here a year later?
No, but yes and no. Both sides perhaps don't want this deal.
You've been doing this for a year. I mean, does that ever feel hopeless?
You know, it's very, very difficult to make it.
When you get your family back,
I hope so.
do you think that you'll be able to recover from this horrific event?
I don't think so. I will always remember what happened over here on the 7th of October.
Now, some posters you saw at that rally showed a man named Or Levy who was taken hostage during the Nova Music Festival, where Hamas gunned down hundreds of people. I sat down with his brother, Michael Levy, and I asked him how his family is coping 1 year on. And a warning, some viewers may find this report distressing.
My mom called me crying. She said that she spoke to all, and he just repeated the sentence, "Mom, you don't want to know what's going on here." Apparently it was inside a bomb shelter. They ran into it because of the missile attack. And even then I wasn't too worried, because in my mind it was just a missile attack.
So they ran into the shelter for safety.
Exactly. And apparently this shelter became a death trap.
A death trap.
A few minutes after that call, a group of terrorists arrived. They sprayed it with bullets, they threw grenades inside, they even fired an RPG into it.
What happened to his wife?
Yeah, now was killed from one of the grenades that exploded inside.
His wife was killed.
Yeah.
And they have a son.
They have a son, Almog. He just turned 3 last June. We tried to throw him a birthday to make him feel like a normal kid. He was happy. But for me, for us, it was the saddest birthday I've ever been to. You know, just looking at him and knowing that he won't see his mother anymore. You know, celebrating a birthday with no parents. That's something that no kid in the world should suffer. On the second day, on October 9th, I promised my parents I'll bring him back. I don't know why and how I got the nerve to promise such a thing. Honestly, I still don't know how I'm going to do it. But I promised them, and then I promised myself, and I promised Almog I'll bring his father back, and I intend to keep that promise, and this is why I wake up every morning and keep going.
Did you ever imagine you'd be here a year later?
No.
How did October 7th change Israel?
I think the best example is something that my 7-year-old daughter said a month ago to my wife. She asked her that if she hears a siren or if she sees a missile attack, she won't get into a safe room. She won't get into a car. She asked her to promise her to keep running. Run away from it. And I think it described what we all feel. We do not feel safe in our own country. I want my girls to live in peace and grow up in peace. That's the dream. I believe it can happen, but we'll have to work hard to get it.
Michael Levy also told me that in order for his entire country just to begin the healing process, all of the hostages need to come home.